Hey folks, welcome to the channel.
Hello.
So, it is a Axolotl Collaboration Day.
It is.
I got it right.
Yes, well done.
But before that,
You appear to have a parcel.
it's a little parcel.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have been looking at things like Create and Bloom for quite some time, as a lot of people have been raving about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I would check them out. So I've been on the website, maybe 150 times, trying
In a
to
day.
trying to decide on colours, and I literally couldn't. So what I ended up doing was ordering one of the sample packs.
Okay.
Now the sample pack is £15, and it's called a little all sorts pack. And what you get is 4 pastes, a glitter, a chameleon, and a mylar, or a variation on that.
What's a mylar?
It's not quite. It's like film that's been shredded.
Okay.
Anyway, the colours that I got. Now the red one, I have no idea what that colour is because it didn't have a sticker on it.
Yeah.
But that colour, the gold, is goldfinch.
Yeah.
The purple is the foxglove.
It is.
And the white is milk cap.
Well done.
You're welcome.
No, it's just the other two you got to remember now.
This is a chameleon powder, and it is Polar Express. No?
No.
What is it?
Polar Light.
Well, I was
Polar
close.
Express is a train.
Okay, well, I was close. Polar Light.
Uh-huh.
This one is Divinity.
Keep going.
I don't know.
You were right with it beginning with D.
Go on.
Devoted.
Oh, I was close.
You were nowhere near.
It was in the ballpark. So that's Devoted. And this one is nope, nothing. Go on.
No?
Moonlight.
Oh, so close.
Mirage.
Hey.
Right. So we've got,
as you can tell, we are professionals
we
at
have
this.
got Mirage Mylar, Foxglove Purple, a red that I don't know because there's no sticker.
Yep.
Milk Cap White, Goldfinch Yellow.
Yep.
Polar Light Chameleon Powder.
Yep.
And Devoted Glitter.
Hey.
There we go. That took some effort, that really did.
I can smell the burning from here.
So what I decided to do, because those had come, I thought, well, let's do the axolotl in those colours. So the first thing I did was mix up some of the glitter, because that Devoted, I thought that looks quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give it a little look. So I could have done this with epoxy, but I'm not going to lie, couldn't be bothered. I thought, I'm not waiting. I need it now. So I poured quite a bit of that Devoted in.
Yeah.
And
now I had to cut out a load because
Yeah.
there was about 20 minutes of you actually just doing that.
yeah, I'm not going to lie, that glitter is absolutely divine, which is probably why I thought it was called Divinity, because it's divine. It's beautiful. And what I thought I would do, just to make a little change, is give my axolotl some glittery fins. I've not done...
They're gills, aren't they?
Gills, yes. Because I've not done glittery gills yet. I don't think. I might have done. I don't know.
No, you have done some UV.
No, but I've usually used magic mica.
The
interference mica.
Yeah.
So I thought, let's go with some glitter, because
Okay.
that might look really pretty.
It might.
And spoiler, it does. But I then cured it up, and I did it with the pen for a little bit, and then I put it under the lamp for a good couple of minutes.
Yeah.
To make sure they were rock solid. Then I took the Polar Light Chameleon Powder,
Yeah.
and I thought his little feet would be nice in this colour. It looked like footsie colour to me, so that's where that went.
Footsie colour?
Footsie colour, yeah, definitely. Footsies. With all chameleons, the best result you'll ever get is when you put black behind it.
Yeah.
I don't do that because, I just don't.
Because you're a rebel.
Well, I don't think it's that I'm a rebel. It's because I wanted to use different colours and black wasn't one of them. So I will be doing something else using that colour because it is really pretty and I would like to see it in all its glory. But for purposes of this particular make, it isn't a black that's going behind it.
Yeah.
And it's quite surprising what does happen. I was surprised. I went, ooh,
how
that's
did you
surprising.
Go? Like that, did you?
I did. I went, ooh, that's surprising.
Wow.
Just like that.
Just like that?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was more like a dolphin sound.
I don't know. Where has this dolphin thing come from? I know. I mean, yes, I've done that once or twice under extreme excitement, but I feel that it's been exaggerated out of all proportions.
I don't feel that it's been exaggerated at all. In fact, I think it's probably been understated.
Anyway, at this point, I decided that because that glitter was so pretty and because I had a bit left, I was going to do the top fin in the glitter. And, it is absolutely divine, that glitter. It's really, really pretty.
It's all right.
No, it is really, really pretty. I am, without a shadow of a doubt, going to be looking at the Create and Bloom range of glitters a lot closer than I had.
Has got
the cup had a mind of its
own.
I don't really know why, but I made sure that I squished the tail to make sure there was no bubbles there because it's a little bubble trap.
Yep.
And then I give it a nice little backwards and forwards swish to try and make it so it covered all the areas that I wanted it to. Unfortunately, you can't see that because in my infinite wisdom, I decided to do that not in shot. But
that's unlike you.
I know. To be fair, if I was to do a video where every single thing I did was perfectly in shot, people would be like, what channel are we actually watching?
Yeah.
Who is this? Who is Kirk shacked up with now? Where's Nikki? We want Nikki back. Well, they might not. They'd be like, oh, thank God she's gone. But I would be there going, it's not me. Anyway.
But it's in shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Our audience would be like, well, it's in shot or it would. Anyway, I then remembered that this axolotl has got little eye sockets. And a few weeks ago, I did a frog with some eyes that I bought from Temu and they were green eyes. And I liked them so much. After I'd used them, I went back onto Temu and I bought a set of every colour.
Yeah. Not like we didn't need any eyes because you now have a tin of eyes because you have actually found every single one. It is.
And I want to make it very clear at this point, I am not using these eyes because I have again lost the wibbly wobblies. I just felt that wibbly wobblies did not suit the aesthetic of this particular axolotl.
Particular
axolotl.
Particular axolotl.
Yes. I can't speak. I need to go and, I don't know, do something. So I then looked at these colours and I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked. And you can just see my resin mix into the left using our beautiful Resiners dual head mixer. I have to say, I love that machine. I love it so much. Cleaning it is an actual dream. I mean, it's not really a dream of mine, if I'm honest. There are other dreams. The
dream would be that
someone else comes in and cleans it for me,
or it doesn't actually get dirty. You lift it up and all the resin just instantly just falls off it into the cup.
If that mixer ever comes out, we're getting one. Mm-hmm. Yep. Anyway, I couldn't decide what colour to use, so I went with them all. If in doubt, use them all. Is my philosophy, and okay. So for these colours, I really like the red. I really like the foxglove. I quite like the milk cap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a creamy white, so there's not really a lot to dislike or like about it. It's a
white.
Now the goldfinch, I'm not
Reminds me of mustard.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. It reminds me of the colour jumpers that came into fashion like late 80s, early 90s, and I hated that colour.
I'm sure you've got a jumper that colour.
I have. No, I have. How rude. Honestly. No, you're referring to my Christmas jumper, and that is gold.
Oh, okay.
It's a proper gold, not gold finch. It's totally different. And
okay.
my Christmas jumper sparkles.
Well,
okay. So
I beg your forgiveness.
Well, I'll consider it whilst we finish this video, but don't bet your life on it.
Okay.
So I put some of the colour into the little pots, and then once my resin had finished mixing, I gave it a good stir because everybody knows, and if you don't, because you're new, if you use a mixer, you must scrape around the sides and just make sure there are no striations within the resin. And then I just poured a little bit into each cup. Now, while I am doing that, let me just take this opportunity to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts to all of our members, our subscribers, people who've liked and watched our videos and left us a comment.
Yep.
You are the sparkle in my shiny.
Sparkle in your shiny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank
Talking
you
of shiny.
very much.
I was thinking the other day.
Oh.
I had I can't remember what I was doing, but I had a thought.
I was going through the house going, there's something burning.
That was me. So I think in a past life, it's possible I was a magpie.
A magpie? You mean you went round stealing everybody else's shiny stuff?
Well, no, but I think that's why I like shiny things. I must have been a magpie. And that bit has stayed with me. Do you think it's possible? I mean, I don't believe in past lives, but if I did, I think that's what I was.
Okay.
So there you go. Thoughts?
I've got nothing, to be honest.
Why not?
No. A magpie?
Yeah. Do you know what you were? You were a crow.
I was a crow?
Yeah.
I'll take that. Crows are very smart.
You're very smart.
I'm okay.
Not true. I'm smarter.
Yeah.
I'm really not. You're so full of it. I am absolutely not. You're very smart. Anyway.
Yes, I can figure out moulds.
Yeah. So I poured them in, and there wasn't, if I'm honest, there was no sort of rhyme or reason to the order that I did it. I did it. However,
it looks like one of those paint pours that you...
Well, I wasn't even trying to do that. I was just kind of going with the flow.
Winging it.
Yeah. And then I was a little bit short. So rather than try and mix up the tiniest amount, I just put more resin in each cup and diluted the colours down a bit.
And used the dregs that was in there.
Yeah, because nobody looks at the bottom, do they? Not really.
I don't know. I
mean, I do, but...
That's because you're weird.
No, I just like to be, So...
Yeah, be what?
I'm not finishing that sentence because you're deliberately doing this now.
Doing what?
You're being you. Stop it.
Stop being me?
Yes, just for a moment.
Okay, who would you like me to be?
Look, I have to say stuff now. No, it's too late because it's onto the demould. Right. So, although to be fair, it is the axolotl, so I've got time. Whilst I am trying to get the axolotl out of the mould,
yeah.
Can I just say that the Axolotl collaboration is organised from Erica from Kitchy Kitten Studios.
Well done.
I know. And she organises this collaboration once a month on the first Saturday of the month. And it's just a great fun way that we all get together. We all make something axolotl-y.
Axolotl-y.
Yeah. So it doesn't have to be resin. It can be a painting. It can be sewing. It can be needle felt. It can be decoupage. It can be clay. It can be interpretive dance for all we care. If it's about an axolotl, you can do it.
Interpreted. How would you?
I don't know, but I live in hope that somebody watching this does interpretive dance, and that next month there will be an interpretive dance axolotl. Because seriously, that would be the cream of the crop, I tell you. Anyway, as you can see, I am still trying to get out of this mold.
Yeah,
I love the axolotl. It is so cute.
I'd quite like to have a go at making this.
What? So what? What?
Well, I've not made one yet.
Where is the mold kept?
In the cupboard.
What part of the cupboard?
I don't know.
It's the top shelf.
Okay.
And what is the top shelf?
It's where the axolotl is stored.
It's out of bounds to Kirk's.
What about monkeys? Monkeys is fine.
Basically, that is my axolotl.
Yeah.
And I thought he was actually really cute.
I'm getting rhubarb and custard vibes.
Oh, you get rhubarb and custard vibes from anything that's remotely red and yellow.
Yeah.
I'm not making you rhubarb and custard. Okay?
Okay. I'll do it myself.
Fine. So the purple didn't really survive very well. I think the red and the yellow kind of overpowered it. It's a bit in the tail, and I like that effect there.
Yeah, they're quite overpowering.
Overly disappointed about it. I mean, I'm going to use the colours again, and I'll use them in a different way. But I really liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was so pretty. So of course, because I liked it, he gets a mouth. Because things that I like get faces.
They do.
Things that I don't.
They go in the box.
They go in the Bruno box. Because we don't talk about Bruno.
Well, we do.
We don't.
We just did.
We don't.
We just did.
Look, shush. Anyway, I thought looking at him that the yellow, whilst it looked really nice, wasn't quite to my...
It wasn't sparkly enough.
Yeah, it lacked something. So I'm quite into rhinestones at the moment.
Mm.
And I thought I'm going to put some red rhinestones on it. So I did. I was so happy. I love rhinestones.
You're getting a little bit more proficient in picking them up now.
Well, that's because I had the best tip ever. When you put them in that little tray, yeah, if they're the wrong way up, look, see, I just shook them and they all tipped up the right way.
Yeah.
That came from one of our delightful viewers. They left a comment saying, just shake the tray. And I was like, that was game changing.
It was epic.
It was epic and game changing. And it honestly changed my life.
Did it now?
It did. And it every time I do it now, I shake my little rhinestones and I go, oh, so happy.
So
but
that I printed that, didn't I, for you?
You did, yes. That's one of your things. But what I will say is I don't feel I have enough rhinestone colours. There's not a wide enough selection if you look at that box, because that's the only box I've got that are flat back rhinestones. So when we come back from our holiday, which incidentally, if you're wondering, right this very moment, whilst you are watching this,
while you're sitting there, or
watching this, we are actually on a beach.
Yeah, cocktail in hand.
And I know it's only like 8 o'clock in the morning, but I've been reliably assured that it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying my cocktail.
Yeah.
I may or may not jump into the chat to say hello. Probably not. I'm on a beach. Let's be real. And
I think we should.
But when we come back, we will do. But when we come back, I am going to be ordering some more rhinestones.
Are you now?
I am, because I really do like them. They make my heart sing.
Do they?
They do.
And what do they sing?
I'm not telling you.
Why?
No.
Does it go do?
No.
Do?
Don't do that.
What?
What video was it that we were talking about Baby Shark? And then I finally got it out of my head. It was like completely gone. I was cured. I was happy. And then I was reading our comments, and somebody put in the comments, do. And I was like, what? What does this mean? And I spent ages, and then my brain went, it's Baby Shark. And that was it. All weekend I was singing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 That was good times.
It
was because
so
every time you sung it, you were like, oh my God. And then
5 minutes would go by and I'd be singing it again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrendous. Anyway, there is our axolotl.
Yeah.
So if you've liked our creative sort of chaos,
yeah,
please do feel free to hit that like button.
And while you're down there, don't forget to give the subscribe a little tickle.
And of course, anybody who already has,
thank you very much.
Why do you do your creepy voice?
It's not creepy.
It's creepy.
It's seductive.
Who are you seducing?
All of our lovely viewers who haven't subscribed yet.
What, again? Didn't you do that already?
Yeah.
How many times are you going to be seducing them?
Till everybody has subscribed.
You ain't got that kind of energy, baby.
Yes, I have. Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
Have a fabulous weekend, people.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we are absolutely having the time of our life.
Yeah.
No, I'm not singing. Oh, did you see that?
Nearly.
That nearly happened. Oh. Note to self, make sure he's pressed stop. Right. Have a great weekend, people. And we will see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye for now.